I think creativity is definitely a part of human nature. You see it right away from little babies. You know, there is creativity and imagination right from the get-go. So it's definitely, it can be learned, I think, but it's inherent in humanity. I think theater has a huge impact on society. It doesn't quite get the credit that it should have, but theater tells the stories of humanity. I hope that one of my biggest strengths as a performer is generosity. You know, I think that there's something to be said about being on stage with someone and being generous in terms of working with them and what you're getting off of them, and being kind and receptive and playing together. I think that's one of the strongest qualities for any performer, and I hope that when people work with me, that they feel that kindness and that generosity. In 2000, I was working at Shakespeare by the Sea, which is a company out in Halifax, and part of that contract was doing a production of Romeo and Juliet that we took to the Minack Theatre in Porthcurno, Cornwall, England. It's the first time I ever went to England, and we were performing in this stunning theater, essentially that was built into the side of a cliff with the ocean as your backdrop. It was the most beautiful theater that I've ever performed at in my life, and it was special. You know, to be in England doing Shakespeare first of all, and then to be able to do it in this spectacular theater, that was quite special. And as part of that trip, we also had a few days off in London. It's the first time I went to Shakespeare's Globe, and I saw a production of Hamlet, starring Mark Rylance, and being in that theater and seeing a production of Shakespeare's, it was kind of full circle, I guess. You know, it really just made sense. I've always felt this connection to Shakespeare and the plays and the stories, and I don't necessarily know where that was coming from, but to then be able to be in London and experience his plays at that theater, where they would have been performed 400+ years ago, that was a great day.